Oh, yes. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. I keep forgetting the stream takes a little bit longer to start up. Come on. Come on. Come on. God dang it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. Welcome back. Oh, shoot. One sec. Oh my god, I'm already talking because I'm recording. I always forget this part. Back at it with another drawing stream. Okay, I have to get the link again. I should be used to this by now. I guess I'll just do this. Come on. Yep, that one. Okay, get the link, paste. There we go. Okay. Wait, no. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Doop. There. Alright. Cool. Alright. Yes. Now I'm ready. Alright, welcome back, guys. Today, I am continuing drawing these sketches that was from yesterday, or inking these sketches, because at first I was gonna continue playing Dark Souls for today. However, I'm so close to finishing this comic. I only have this page and the double page spread, so we're just gonna continue drawing this. Tomorrow I will most definitely be playing more Dark Souls, but for now, this is gonna be my priority for now. So we're gonna start off by drawing the kid giving the drawing to the girl, and he's sweating bullets, or in this case, just sweating up a waterfall. Thought it would be a nice, funny visual for him to be show how he's nervous. There are multiple ways I've been showing how nervous he is, and I mean he's been struck by lightning, um, physically melting. What else did I do? I did I think that was it. Was it just those two? There had to be more. Oh yeah, I had him hide behind some bushes. Um, but yeah, this is a fun one. This is a funny one I like because I like his derpy face. He's just like, or this blank face he's got going on, like, ooh, ooh, hmm. Ink up that hair. One of the things that I'm glad. One of the things I like is how I did the water effect here, because it's mostly just coming from his face, or just like any open like part that's not anything that's not covered by his clothes. So it's been like hair, his face, and his hands as well. And he's just creating a big ass pool for the other kids, which is pretty, which is pretty gross when you think about it. Them playing in this kid's sweat, but they're too far away. The kids, they don't know how to be sanitary. They'll know when they grow up. So one of the things that I would say is pretty much difficult with these drawing streams is definitely inking the hair. I don't know why, but inking the hair is just like there's a lot of things I have to think about because there's like these little like watermarks, especially when I'm drawing detailed hair. I have to like think about like where the strands are going and where the draw the path is, and it could be pretty good difficult if I'm not thinking. But I talk to myself all the time, especially when I'm drawing. So what am I? I better. So just gotta roll with it. It might make me a little bit slower, but that's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to. I because I'm just so close to finishing this, I kind of just want to like just stream like what whatever I can out of this. Oops, there's a highlight. There we go. Whoop, whoop. And then I'd say like tomorrow it's definitely gonna be a longer stream. Playing Dark Souls, which I'm excited for. I really wanted to play today, but because I just got so close to just finishing this, I was like, you know what, let's just do it. I was really feeling like streaming, streaming the drawing instead. Dang it, this happens all, and that happens all the time. I'm sure I did it a couple times where I leave a spot open because whenever you leave any part open on the if you're ever like making a shape and you leave any like opening gap, it just fills the entire screen, which happens a lot. And scouring the screen looking for that one tiny gap, because it's always because it could be frustrating when it's not an obvious gap. It's mostly like, it's kind of stuff like lines like this, where like, because it's not completely closed and it's a bit like see through, like it's transparency. So it'll go through it, unfortunately. Ba, 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 ba. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna draw his little mouth and his nose here. I bounce around a lot between when I'm drawing and what part I'm drawing. Uh, I bounce around to it. I bounce around to different aspects a lot. I don't know. I just want to draw one thing. Well, I want to draw. What if I just? What if I'm just getting a little bit bored drawing that, and I want to draw this? You know what I mean? Keeps things fresh. I don't normally draw waterfalls this much, so hope so. I mean, I got like the little like sort of sweat drops. Let me draw that line to define the nose a little bit. Nope. Oop. There we go. Oh, too thick, too thick, too thick. and try. Also, good news. Um, the VOD for last night's stream uploaded pretty quickly. I was genuinely surprised. I thought I had to keep my computer on for a while, cause that's what happened with Cause what happened with the Dark Souls VOD, it took like what, like 5 hours to upload the whole thing. And the thing is, like, it's a shorter VOD, and like the drawing VOD last night was like 4 hours, and the Dark Souls playthrough in this one was like, um, well, including this one, it's gonna be like 2. I don't get it. I don't understand. My Wi-Fi acts in weird, mysterious ways. But hey, I'm glad. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I didn't have to like wait for long. Oh, this ear. This is just getting splashed everywhere. I like making the shoosh sounds. Other good news. I got back from the lifeguarding job, and I got my I-9 form, and some other stuff that I have to do tomorrow to submit and get started on Thursday. Yay! Hoorah! Begin that paper. Yeah, it'll be good. Um, Technically I start like Thursday morning. I'm sure it's gonna be like kind of like training. I'll probably have like a buddy with me, and they'll just like have me open up shop, or teach me how to open up shop, and pretty much just see how things are run. Yeah, I've always been I mean, I've been lifeguarding since high school. It's like the standard, like it's like the average, like, uh like first job. um I had to for some reason, like, the process of like actually getting to starting your first day takes so long. I don't know why it's like this. Because the reason why because I applied like beginning of the year, and I had to, I went in for the interview. I got my application forms, turned those in, and then I had to take a lifeguard and CPR class, which I did, which started and ended uh, close to like between like January 20th and the 25th. So I was gearing to like get the job at like the end of the month, but for some reason after the application forms got sent out and once I got certified, um, I just haven't heard back from them for like 15 days, and I like text them back being like, hey, still remember me? I had to take your class. I got discounted for the lifeguard class, uh, since I'm gonna be working for you guys. So what's up? When am I start? Luckily, they responded back being like, "Oh, we're so sorry. Um, we'll uh, we'll make sure that you get like an email and a copy of like our R9 form." Which is like, okay, cool. You'll get it like at the beginning of the weekend, or if you don't, like later that week. I'm like, all right, and nothing. I got nothing. I was supposed to get like an email from, I don't know, one of the people that work there. I don't know what like their position is. Never got that. I think they were supposed to sign me up to their website that they're that you get like they get like uh you see what your hours are, who's covering your shift and when you get time off and stuff like that. Um, all that I have right now and that I just did today. But yeah, but they just didn't respond to me and wouldn't receive my text. So I literally had to go down there and literally like talk to them, be like, hey, what's going on? What's happening here? And what happened was that they just didn't get one of my forms, so they couldn't like do anything, or they just lost it. Luckily, they found it. Thank God. So yeah, now I'm here. Even if I get the job, though, I might have to end up getting a second job because this one's more of a substitute position where I just fill in for guards who can't work, which um it's not a bad thing. I can still get as long as I like still get like some work in, that's fine. I just I just been like cuz I think it was like inevitable in my mind, but I just wanted to get the job quickly so that I can start like looking for another job. Hmm. And before you say anything, uh is this like, oh, is this gonna affect the streaming? It probably will, but like, it's definitely gonna affect it in a good way because I'll be able to like schedule stuff better. I'll be able to schedule it because I've been meaning to do the streams earlier, but just haven't been able to. And streaming or like getting having like working between jobs will actually have me like actually plan out the streams a little bit better. At least that's my plan. I'm hoping. Um, we got we got a couple things we got a couple things going for ourselves. Um, I got I'm basically starting the new year for me has just begun, in my opinion, because my birthday is like relatively close to the new year. It's like February 19th, and um like all of January was pretty much just prep work because I had to move recently to the current location that I'm in, and I had to like get like vehicle re-registration for my car. Get I had to change my ID or my driver's license. Um get that all changed up and just like change my address and everything. And that was all like a hassle. What else did I have to do? I had to. I think that was basically it. Banking information, mailing, all that good sweet adulting. We love that. But yeah, but we've been going. I'm thriving. The more busy I am, the better, honestly. Well, I like to be busy. I don't want to be on my ass all day. Um, which I have been like avoiding. I've been going out. Not like out drinking because I don't drink that much. I don't really drink. I think the last time I had a drink was like 2 years ago. Uh, but I had to. But going out in terms of just like, you know, getting groceries, going to like a uh, local coffee shop. I don't really drink coffee either. I just get like some hash browns and stuff. And normally I just like sit there. I either I either write or I draw. And for right now, it's drawing because this comic takes up a lot of my time. I want to make sure everything's all everything's all good. Having my friend Alec look it over once it's done, which is also good. Want to get that good critique going. Trying to add like the 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 wa- the wet clothes. I Wet clothes suck. I remember this. This is reminding me of like this one time where I was at one of my we were have like a family gathering at one of my aunt's house, and they used to have like this like big dog who was very excited. I loved him. His name was Max, and there was this one time where because they have a pool, and I was walking along deck like fully clothed, and Max accidentally like sprinted by me and tripped me up, and I accidentally fell into the pool with all my clothes, and it was all like baggy and heavy, and I was like, "Oh, Max, really?" Eh, it, but it was all good. I got toweled off, waiting for my clothes to dry. You know how it is. One of those moments where like you don't plan on getting wet, but you do. Um, Speaking of pools, uh, one thing I used to do in a previous life was swim. I was a swimmer. Swam from like year round from like elementary school and like second grade up until my last year in middle school, which was eighth grade. So that would be like what, around like 6 years of like year round swimming. I uh I joined a club where I used to live. I used to live in Massachusetts when I was a kid for like a brief time, and my school like would uh this one day they would like show we were received these these flyers of like a club team, and I was like, oh, um because I remember I really like swimming. Like I love being in pools. I loved being in pools. Like one of the downsides of winter for me is that I can't go to a pool, and I thought to myself, oh, I can like swim in a pool during the winter. So I think I went to my dad or I went to my parents being like, "Hey, I want to do swimming." And they were like, "Yeah, okay. That's one way to get in some exercise." And I mean, we need this kid to swim. We don't want this kid drowning. Um so yeah, we signed him up and fell in love with it. Would just It was like a weird enough way because with swimming, you know, we're on a team, but like it's not like a traditional like team sport. You're kind of just like it's like track. You're just by yourself a lot of time, except for like relays. So it was like a pretty like good way for me to just like clear my mind and just think while I was swimming, especially during like long distance stuff. I think I was like built for like long distance. I wanted to be a sprinter for so long because like eventually, it's nice that I like was able to think, but at the same time, I was getting really bored because I'd be swimming and I'd be thinking about, man, I really want I want orange chicken tonight. When I say orange chicken, I mean like breaded chicken, not like the Chinese orange chicken. Um, but yeah, I'd be thinking about that, be thinking about cartoons that would just make me laugh, and I would just almost choke on water because I'm laughing underwater all the time. And I was pretty, because I was doing year round, I was a really fast swimmer. Like, I think I definitely peaked in middle school in terms of my swimming career because I was just super fast. Um, but then when high school rolled around, I stopped doing year round swimming. It just transitioned to seasonal. And um, did I finish this? Am I done with this? Wait, there's still some shaky. There's some shaky stuff. Still some shakes. These little lines. These little lines here are to imply that he's shaking. Boop. There we go. Draw these little fluffy clouds. Yeah, well, hold on. I should actually change these because I decided to. I thought yawning. You're yawning. I decided to make the clouds a little bit thinner because I feel like for big clouds like this, you would only see these in I feel like you would see these in more coastal areas, whereas here it's more I would say kind of I don't know, just well, I guess I can say this. It's like in Massachusetts, like in a in a small town, just not around the coast, not around the coastal area like Boston. I feel like it's a little more realistic, or it feels true to the setting. I would say. I tend to make them. I'm trying not to draw the tops of it because I think it implies there's light coming down a little bit, and I feel like it pops the shadows. So what was I talking about? Oh man, I got an email. It's probably spam. It sure is. I need to crack my arm. Alrighty. That cloud is a little slanted, but we can add a little. We can just do this, I guess. Get rid of this bottom. I'm not yawning, you're yawning. I promise I won't start streaming a little bit later than usual. There we go. And shoop. Wait. Shoop. There we go. Shoop. Shoop. Alright. Here, I'll add a little bit of top. Lost in what you. Nope. I was thinking Will Wood. He's my he's my new obsession now. Like uh like last stream I was talking about how I was obsessed singing 070 Shake. Now it's Will Wood. I've changed. Come on. There we go. I would want to play these music on as much as I do want to play the music on stream, I care too much about the VODs. I don't want them to get and I don't want to deal with copyrighted music. And I'm too lazy to search up copy-free music. Let's see. So back to swimming. Um, so yeah, I was really good in uh elementary school and like middle school. Like one of like the top swimmers of my club and my team that I swam in modified. But then in high school, after I pretty much just quit like year round, I started to get it started like feeling the actual like um tiredness of not swimming for about like 2/3 of the year, and my gosh, did I feel it. I would swim like normally I would swim like a 200 free. The I also swim butterfly. Crazy enough, I know, right? I just I don't know. I'm the kind of guy that just likes to pick the hardest thing to do. You know, I didn't want to do breaststroke. I didn't want to do backstroke. Breaststroke was just too boring of a swimming stroke for me. I just didn't want to do that. Backstroke was just freestyle, but on your back, and I didn't like swimming that one either because I was always like afraid I was gonna hit my head when I was a kid, and I still think I do. Ooh, excuse me. And then what was the other one? Oh no, it was just those two. Um, yeah, and butterfly, like no one else would do it, and I love to do the stuff that no one else does. I don't know why that's like a thing I do. I think it's just like I think it's just like well, if no one else is doing it, I want to know why, and I pretty quickly learned why, but I kind of stuck to it. There's just something about like um I think I just like going for the more difficult route a lot of the time. Makes me feel independent. I think that's the thing for me when I was a kid. I just wanted independent. I just wanted to feel I wanted to be different, you know. And there is something satisfying about swimming butterfly too, because of how hard it is. Like I think maybe that's the reason why I like doing difficult stuff, you know. It's like a lot of the time I just feel that the harder I feel like the harder the I feel like the harder I feel the harder the task is, the more satisfying it is to when I when you complete it. I think I get a lot more out of it than just like um things that I feel is just like monotonous, you know, or just like I'm doing this for just like doing this just to get it over with. Like I don't really care about it. Whereas with butterfly, because of how hard it is, um, I think the difficult aspect of it, I just want to like it makes me want to improve and like get better. I don't know when something's challenging to me, it makes me want to improve. I like I like to make myself uncomfortable, I guess. Kind of like what I'm doing right now with streaming. Nah, nah. I was definitely uncomfortable in the first one. Hold on, let me fix this. This is bothering me. I was definitely not really comfortable in the first stream, but the more I do this, the more I'm starting to get comfortable now. Because I did like how many? This is the fourth one now. Because there's Dark Souls, there was the Lost stream, there was yesterday's stream, and now there's this. All right, I'm gonna draw these kids kicking each other, well, splashing each other. This one's the only one who's doing the kicking. God, watching these. God. When you're. When I was a life. Well, as a lifeguard, when you see like how these kids would splash each other, sometimes I just think to myself, wow, was I that? Was I that brutal when splashing people? Because, you know, it's like. You don't really like. You're just having fun. Just, and being goofy. But it's just like, wow, that looks so fucking annoying. Like, why did I do that? I know why, because it was funny. And they splashed me first, so I got splashed back. More chews. This is doing those sound effects reminds me of the last the last Airbender soundtrack, which a couple days ago just the show turned 20 years old. So now I feel old. Came out in like 2005. It's crazy. But I was thinking some of the show. I was mumbling the show's music because I went to like an orchestra where they played the music live, and it was fun. It was I never been to one before, and it was so cool. Like I think I said this before, but like music definitely plays music definitely plays like a big part of like for me getting emotional in like films and TV shows. So like I obviously like almost like pretty much wept in like Iroh's theme, the last Agni Kai duel between Azula and Zuko. But I forgot about how epic the the fight the fighting music was. Like the one where Zuko Agni Kai's General Zhao, and when the gang are like invading the Earth Kingdom Palace after they get Appa back. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm like hyped up. I wanna like, oh, I wanna. It makes me want to throw huck boulders at Earth King guards and such. I don't know if this is turning out the way I wanted to, but hold on. Maybe it's because I don't have like. I'm not tired. You're tired. I yawned. I don't know if that picked up on the mic, but I did. I think I remember splashing. I think I remember my brother splashing me more than I splashed him. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna throw him under the bus because I know he's not watching this. Hmm. Where is that again? Oh yeah, swimming. Um, I yeah, I talked about high school. Pretty much that I started to get fat. Well, not fat, just slower as I continued not to do year-round swimming. I will say though, as much as I will admit that I peaked in middle school, I definitely had like one of my favorite moments of swimming when I think it was I think it was probably either junior year or senior year. I broke 2 minutes off my 200 free, and it was the most exciting thing because I've been stuck on 2 minutes for like ever since I started high school. I managed to do it in our championship as well, so that was a big moment. So happy. Um, but yeah, the high school team was good, and then when I went out to college, I joined the swim team there, and it's bittersweet. I think there are some things that just unfortunately just like didn't work out because for one, COVID had happened, and we basically just couldn't like after like because freshman year we pretty much had our regular season, and then COVID happened like right after our season ended. So, am I done with this panel? No, there's still some waves I gotta draw. And I think that honestly, that like freshman team was, or like no, the team was really good. They were all like super welcoming, um, really fun to hang out with. It's just like after the pandemic and like I, I really really wanted to focus more on drawing after I figured out like what I wanted to do, where I wanted to take my illustrations into like making comics and stuff. Um, I just kind of cut swimming out because um, I just wanted more time for myself or wanted more time for school and stuff. School and college took definitely took over more than hang out with others. I would say if I had to give any advice, going to college, definitely go for like meeting new people. Go there to meet new people. Do well in your education, but at the same time, um, I would say it's like the best opportunity to just meet people outside of your town, or just been or just like out of state. Meet people just like out of state. Me, and you'll be able to like talk to people that have like probably similar, more a lot more interest with you. That's what I would say if you can afford it, obviously. Um, yeah, because that student debt could be fun. God knows I'm still going through it, but you know, as long as I keep up with it, it's like you know, what am I gonna do? When else am I gonna do? Now that I've dealt with it for like over 2 years now, I think it's just this point. It's just another thing. It's just another thing in my life that I just gotta make sure I keep track of. I'm now at a point now where I'm at a point now where I just think I got distracted by filling out the hair. It's always the hair. it's always the hair I gotta like lock in. Especially his hair. His hair is kind of weird the way I drew it. I gave him like the classic like, well, I don't know. I wouldn't say like it's 1-to-1, but like the kind of like mid 2000s emo hair. The only thing is just that it's not covering his eye. Which by when this happened to me, when am I good? Yeah, I'm good. When did this happen to me? It was definitely like, I'm talking about like this story in particular because this is based off of a true story that happened to me when I was a kid. I had to be like third, maybe like second grade. Cause when did we move? We moved when I was 10. I think it had to be like, or actually, you know what? You know what? I think it was actually second or first. Because if I'm like picturing the classrooms I was in, I definitely remember doing a whole lot of doodling in first and second. Third, not so much. Third is kind of a blur for me. I don't know why that year's particularly. I think it's dependent on like, I guess like the teachers, I guess. I don't remember at all my third grade teacher. I can remember my first, second. Well, I got held back. I got held back a year in first grade. I remember both my first grade teachers because one of them was named D'Angelo, and I'm like, one sec. All right, I'm back. Thought I heard something. Where was I? Oh yeah, elementary school. Yeah, my second first grade teacher, whose name was easy, just had similar names. And, my first grade teacher. Um, my parents said would tell me that uh she thought I was great. I think differently. I remember I remember having a lot of tantrums. Also, I got held back that this this was like I was held back. How did this teacher like me? If I was just being a menace. It's weird. But it's working. It worked out. Plus, I have to say, I think first grade is like the best year to get held back in. It's not exactly. Now, I'll be honest. It's it's the first one out of pre-K, so already off to a bad start. But I have to say, um, better than like. I still think it's better than anything like middle school or high school where education gets a little more serious. Elementary school is just like your introduction, and still having like still acting like still having the acting like a acting like a kid, and then like middle school is just like okay Prepare to not sleep at all. Okay, there we go. But going back to swimming again, because I don't want to leave it off of a sour note that like I kind of quit. I kind of quit it because I in college, but I really enjoyed swimming in college. The team was great. Um, we had like a fun. We would have like a fun training trip in Florida where we would practice swimming for about like 2 weeks near the tail end of winter break. It was my no, it wasn't my first time in Florida. I would say it was the first time I was like spending time in Florida. I visited Florida, but just like not for like long periods of time, I would say. We usually would go to Florida if we had to like uh go to other places. Um, but yeah, that training, but yeah, that training trip was fun. We got to visit we got to visit uh, the mural. There's like an area in was it Miami? It was like it was like the mural area. There's like it's somewhere, but like it's just this area where like basically graffiti artists can make like murals. It's just murals everywhere. There's like a designated area where you can like look where graffiti artists are like paid for, but like paid or like it's basically like a museum or like an art like a outdoor gallery. But then outside that gallery is just like just a lot of art, a lot of other a lot of other murals painted around, and it was great. It was fun. It was definitely I would say a great experience. Do I really have? Oh yeah, cool. Hold on, let me do this one because I'm like I was in the middle of it, but then just stopped. What else did we do? Oh, we did jet skiing. It was the first time I did jet skiing. I fell in the water. Um, cause we had to do this thing because we had people had to like fill out a paperwork where because you need a license to ride a jet to drive a jet ski, and a couple of the swimmers like went to get the license. It's just like they had to fill out some paperwork and just like answer some questions to see if they got it right. And then as once they finished, you know, the people that didn't get a license were able to like sit back and ride with them. And oh my god, I was holding on for dear life. It is a workout holding on to the jet ski. Like it's a legit core workout. There was one time I to like be a little funny, I was like leaning back and it was just like tearing me apart. I was like, okay, nope, I can't do this for too long. What else did we do? We went out to some dinners, but like I don't think there was any notable ones. I would say there was cuz we our hotel was like close to a beach, which was pretty good. We only had like one free day cuz we would train like twice a day, one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. And we had one free day to like just, do whatever. But I don't think outside of the 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 murals, and I guess like we went to specific areas to like swim or like train and stuff. Did we go to a yoga studio? I know we went to a yoga studio, but I think that was in college. I think that was in like the area where I went to college in, not like in Florida. We did go to those like in place bike gyms. The dude was, oh my god, this was so embarrassing. Um, cause we there was this trainer, and like he had music playing, and we were like all like getting into it. Um, and me and the guys were just like, cause it gets really hot in there, and we were just like, we decided, and we were starting to sweat. So some of us decided to take our shirts off to just like get out, to just like to cool down. And he would, and when the music is playing, we would all like headbang and just like start like dancing a little bit. Uh, um, almost not like I wouldn't say it was like part of the workout, but like I definitely was feeling it. I mean, when I'm grooving, I'm sweating. I want to groove. I want to groove so hard that I'm sweating, man. But then like after we finished, and I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, hey, that was. I was like, hey, I'm talking to the trainer. Just like one on one, telling me how, telling how it was a great workout. And he was like, yeah, it was great. One of the things though that I don't like is that he told me it was like, yeah, I hate people that just don't take this seriously or just start dancing because I take this very seriously. And I'm just like, oh, sorry. I mean, like, what? I felt bad, obviously, because like, because I was, I wouldn't say I was taking it seriously either. Well, like the dancing part of it, but I'm still sweating my ass off. I don't know. Maybe it's just an excuse. Maybe I'm just making excuses. I get it, cause like the guy definitely takes it seriously, and I guess he just didn't want it. I can understand that he doesn't want it to be taken as like a joke or whatever. I don't know, but that's just something to think about. I guess a lot of people don't want to like. They don't want it to be treated as a joke. They don't want like this profession that they've worked on for so long to be taken as a joke. I get it. Okay. Um. Wait, no. I want to wait. Oh, it's just the eye. That's what's happening here. I'm not yawning. You're yawning. I'm not tired. How long am I streaming for? Uh, about an hour. I'd say probably like another hour. Then like I'll probably turn off. I'll probably check out. Tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna stream Dark Souls again. I'm thinking just like a longer stream day. I'm considering it. I think it'd be nice to do. Cause I don't know. Cause like after I get this done, I might just take the rest of the week off from drawing. Maybe like probably just like doodle in my sketchbook. Just like not like take a break from drawing, but just take a break from digital drawing. You know what I mean? Until I figure out how to work that camera. I might get a new one honestly, because the one I have, I don't think um goes well. But I'll have to pull up. I gotta pull up the YouTubes to, you know, figure out how to connect everything. Dude, connecting everything was such a hassle. I had to buy like 2 microphones because I didn't think the first one I got was good. Maybe it is. I don't know. Well, I think it's just like I think the first one worked, but I didn't have the know for it to working. I didn't have like the knowledge to be aware that it worked. But I don't know. Maybe having an extra mic will be a good thing. Because I will say one thing I will say about the first mic I got is that it can be put in like multiple places and it's Bluetooth. So I guess if I ever do an IRL, if I have a working camera, maybe some IRL stuff. I don't know if I'll be going anywhere, but I kind of like the idea of, because I still like the idea of just like going going with like no face cam. Because I thought about, because I'm on my cooking arc, right? And I thought about like cooking on stream, or like yeah, cooking on stream. But I don't know. I'm cooking on. I decided to like cook on the weekends, and I just don't want to like. I just don't want to stream on the weekends. And I know what you're thinking. Like I can just stream on the weekdays, but at the same time, like I buy, I want to like I'm buying these groceries, so it's gonna be pretty expensive. So I don't want to like. I like having like a specific day dedicated to other stuff I'm doing. Oh my god, his hair is kind of weird. His hair is so weird right there. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. We'll go back, 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 back. We'll go over here, then this. There we go. That's a little better. I breathed. I didn't yawn. That's how I stop from yawning. I take a breath. I gotta look that up because I know the reason why we yawn is because we need more air in our lungs. But what does it have to do with being tired? I don't get it. I need to know. I need it. This is supposed to be his bed hair, by the way. Um, these like this little like scrunch there. I think I like making bed hair because I have it on it's like the hairstyle for one of the Call of characters I showed off yesterday, or like briefly showed off. The Jax, the one with the purple. I used to go in high school when I started growing my hair out a little bit more. I began to notice that my bed hair looked a lot better because when I was starting to get like longer hair, I started out gelling it, and I hated the way it felt. I thought it was like because I put in a lot of gel and it turned out very plasticky. I'm sure if I just limited the amount of gel I used, it would have been fine, but I'm just like too far in at this point. I just prefer it. I prefer it being soft. Ow. Uh, where's I going with this? My hair. Why did I bring up my hair? Oh, bed hair. Yeah, and once my hair started growing out more in high school, I began to notice my bed hair looking particularly good. Like I don't use anything for my hair. I just normally wash it, but it's all like looking it looks nice when I just don't put any like products in it. And I prefer it. I've been told that I'm like an anomaly in my family because I have a head of hair. Everyone from like my brother, my dad, uncles and cousins just don't have hair. I don't know where. Hang on, let me fix this here. This looks weird. This is not right. I don't know where I reached in the gene. I don't know where I was reaching in the gene pool, but I definitely unlocked some secret genes here. Is this the last? Yeah, this is the last panel I have, right? Wait, almost forgot. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Doop, 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 doop. Wait, no. What? Doop, 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 doop. Tuck. Shoop. There we go. Shoop, 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 shoop. Bedoop, shoop, bedoop. I like swooping. I like swooping my lines. Instead of jokes, I'm gonna call them swoops from now on. Um, some other stuff I. What else was I up to in school? Um, well, I was talking about hair before, but now I'm like my brain's going back to school. Um, yeah, I had a lot of temper tantrums in elementary school. Um, I I think I just didn't want to learn anything. I think like the most like I would say academic wise, I peaked in like middle school. I think that was the best I've ever worked at. I've ever worked because I think I got like top 10 in my classes, which is crazy. I don't even think I could get top 10 in anything. Nah, I put in the work. High school was just at that point where I was just like, it was like a steady decline, up until I graduated college. Just it was just studying was just not my strong suit. I just couldn't study for shit because I can't focus. I can't just like sit down and just reread stuff constantly. I know there's other methods of studying, but I just didn't want to do it or didn't bother. I'd much rather prefer just like going in on the tests and just pretty much just if I know the answer, if I know the answer, I know it. If I don't, I don't. I'll give like my best educated guess for like the short answers. I was just rocking, just feeling, just like just trying to like get it over with because my classwork definitely carried. I don't know if that makes me a bad test taker because I did rely a lot on my memory, and you know it works sometimes. I would get like solid B's and C's, which isn't a bad thing. It's still passing, and also we didn't have. I'm remembering. I'm not yawning. You're yawning. I remembered that we didn't get like letter grades. We had like numbers. Yeah, it was like a lot of 80s in like 70s and like a lot of 69 as well. Mm. It's weird. Now I started the stream wanting to do some drawing. Now I'm like hankering to play Dark Souls now. But it's too dang late. I don't want to like stay up. I'd rather do longer streams when it's an appropriate time. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. And like I forgot the soul line. The soul line for this one. Shoop, shoop. Shoop, 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 shoop. I think where would I like to do after I finish Dark Souls? Obviously play Dark Souls 2. I think I might start stream tomorrow. Just playing a random game before I get into Dark Souls again. Or maybe I should start out playing Dark Souls. Because I want to get back into it because I haven't played in like a week. I'm like close to a week now. And I don't want to forget how to play. It'd be strange to play again when you play it a second time and just not know what to do. That'd be strange. Alright, there we go. You think that I think that dragon is still waiting for me. God, that scared the shit out of me. It was so obvious too. Like it was such like a big bridge. It was such a big large like long bridge to run down in, and there were so many enemies. Should see something like that coming. Where was the Sun Knight to like help me out there? He was too busy praising that sun. That was exciting meeting him. Cause like he's like people meme him all the time. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, did I... Oh, his pockets. Have I been drawing his pockets? Eh, kind of. Sort of. Not really. Hang on. Yeah, I haven't been drawing his pockets here. I should. Oof. Just gotta crack the fingers. I should do like definitely some hand stretches. I want to do hand stretches and also do some vocal warm-ups. I can't really do vocal warm-ups because it's late at night and I don't want to upset my neighbors and also my mother. Okay, wait, let me start here. Yeah, this might be a shorter stream than normal. Well, shorter stream than like yesterday's. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this page and then do a little bit of the double page. I think hands down that was definitely my favorite one. That's been my favorite one, the double page one. gonna take a while, and I want to make sure this is done as soon as I can. Making straight swoops now. Shoo. Whoa, what the? Oh, I know what's happening. It's doing a perspective. I want a 2D. Basically, more straight. The last one was a viewpoint. Excuse me. I think I'm thinking about the next the next dish I make. See to be something seafood related. There's a lot of seafood recipes in that One Piece cookbook, obviously. And I think it'd be a crime not to do at least one seafood recipe. There we go. Hold on, almost there. Hold on. Exciting, exciting. I'm excited. So excited right now. Oops. I'm also thinking this week I go catch a movie. I don't know what movie, just whatever one is out in theaters. I kind of just want to hop in and see a movie. Because why not? I love going to movies. The last movie I went to was Nosferatu. And it was pretty good. I said that last time. Oh no, I said that on the Lost stream. Technically, no, I'm saying it right now. I didn't say it in the past. I don't know what you're talking about. I was saying how much I liked Nosferatu. That was a good movie. Didn't know, had no idea it was a Dracula ripoff. That was pretty interesting to find out. Let's see, shoop. Shoop, shoop, shoop. This kid is just super depressed right now. This is the weight falling on him. He doesn't want to carry the weight any longer, so he's just gonna bail. Just like, alright, got it over with. My work here's done. Poor kid. He just wanted to draw for a girl he liked. Why you gotta go and throw his shit away that he worked on? That's not very cool. That's it's not very radical. I was trying to think of uh what's like the most outdated term I could think of. I thought tight, stoked, but that didn't work in context. So my mind went to radical. Totally radical, man. I don't know if I like these lines. Well, I think some of them should be like going down more. I like doing the lines separately. I used to have like a brush that was specifically for lines, but I got rid of it because I think I started doing they were for Raiders, but because it was like a monochromed um comic, I had to make those so I didn't have to draw speed lines all the time, but then when I transferred it to color, I started making speed lines in like solid colors in the background, and then just like taking an eraser with lowering the opacity and just start making the lines there. There's a pro tip for you, for any of you artists out there. Okay, there we go. All right, I think that's good. I'm breathing. Alrighty, how are we looking here? What's our results? How are we checking out? Okay, not bad. Excuse me. Not bad, not bad. Okay, okay, alright, alright. Let me just do a little bit more of these lines so that it doesn't look like a blob. They don't look like blobs. Swoop, swoop, nope. Swoop, nope, swoop, and swap. There we go. Alright. I think that's pretty decent. I think that's good. Except for this one little part here that I completely missed. I missed this too. That's another thing about doing these drawing streams. Unfortunately, I tend to like forget stuff or just completely miss areas that I'm not paying attention to because I'm trying to like yap at the same time. Um, I'll get better at it. Make like a little shadows here. I'll make a little eye too, just to show that he's like looking down. Fix that hair a little bit. Wait, no. Look at this. I'm not yawning. You're yawning. Alright, I think that's good. Oh my gosh, there's like a whole ass line missing. Or a whole big ass hand missing. Big ass hand. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. I am gonna do a little bit more hatching here. And breathe. Every time I look at a part that I think I'm done on, I just want to do hatching. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, alright. This cloud is fine, I guess. Hang on, let me give like actual like some like blocks of color or blocks of black. I'm not yawning, you're yawning. I'm just taking breaths. Dude, drawing is exhausting. You gotta take a breath once in a while. There we go. They stand out a little bit better now. Okay. Alright. I think we're good. I think that's good. Nice. Alright. Guys, damn. I swear to God I'm not yawning. You guys are just so loud at yawning. It's like echoing through my mic. Alright. we got all those done. Next up, oh, actually, I'll show off this one. Yeah, this one changed a little bit. Oh wait, we were working on this. Yeah, this is what we were working on last time, but then I cut it short. This is what we had before, but now we have a bit more of a shiny. The cocoon shining. I like that. It's a lot better now, and it fixes the whole big negative space of it, I feel. But yeah. All right. And now one more to go. I mean, look at this. I love this. I love this picture. I love this drawing. The butterflies are going to be annoying to draw, but hey, what else am I going to do? But before I do anything, hold on. I have to go to the bathroom. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Hold on. Let me get rid of this now. Oh my. Well, okay, that's there. Oh boy. All right, that's just gonna be there. Hold on. Why is that not combined? All right. All right. Cool. That was nice. Well then, this is my life. All right. Well, this is already well. I mean, I can just do this because this is gonna be distracting. Wait, no, that's right. There we go. We can just do a little bit of this. Get rid of some of that because some of the I don't want these lines to be in the way. Okay. Almost there. I did not think I would be doing this. Remember, separate. Remember, um, artists out there, draw your your message, your notes on a different layer, and not on the sketch layer. It's not a big deal. It ain't too much of a big deal. I had to like what time is it right now? Oh, okay. Still feeling pretty awake, which is good. Still gonna do this a little bit off stream, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just so I'm mainly gonna start with this because I don't want to like confuse the inks on this that little mistake there on the sketch layer. Oh, why is this all the way up? Jeez. Oh, it's because I was drawing. Oh, because I was writing the message. I know what I'm doing. I have to say, I thought I was gonna sneeze. I think this is the second time I've drawn. Yeah, we're drawing something similar to that page where he's drawing. Um, well, he's drawing with with like that caterpillar motif behind him. Like yeah, this one. This is sort of a reminder, but it's on. Well, no, it's facing the other way. But uh, the caterpillar's all grown up and now is now flying. Fly. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Just doing that black shading like just saves time. Yeah, here's what's gonna happen because I got like about 20 minutes left before I call the night. And then just do my own thing. I will most likely what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'll probably finish this branch and then like draw the other two, and then draw the kids, and then that's probably when I end stream. I keep forgetting how much time I have left. I no, I don't want to. Don't sing Will Wood, but he's so good. If you haven't checked it out, check out Will Wood. very theatrical. Um, just a fun time. Every song I listen to from his album, what's it called? The Normal album? It's just straight bangers. Hmm. Do, 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 do. It's so crazy how strong these cocoons can just hold a caterpillar. I'm sure it's not that crazy because they're incredibly small, but like, man, way to hold its own weight. One of the things I saw this morning, I went to a coffee shop just to do some drawing and just like hang out. And I was about to leave, but before I had to go to the bathroom, and I noticed like a bulletin board, which is just like in the back. I never noticed it. And I was just looking at some of the programs, just thinking like, maybe there's something I do here. I saw a couple things. There was a martial arts gym. Thinking about like maybe because I want to get back into working out, but I just I just don't really like the whole aspect of like weightlifting. I don't know. I just kind of get bored because I'd just be like stationary, just like lifting up and down. Like I feel like and also I want to feel I like doing a lot of cardio because it keeps me mobile and it feels like I'm working. I like workouts that I like work out everything, I would say. Um and I saw like this ad for like a martial arts gym. And I was thinking like, oh, that maybe that could involve like a lot, like a full body, like maybe some punches and kicks. I don't know what kind of martial arts they do. I know they do boxing. That was like one big ad, but I don't necessarily just want to do boxing. I want to see what other stuff they could do, or like see what other stuff they have offered. I think it'd be cool. It'd be nice. It'd be also a new thing that I haven't tried before. If they have like Brazilian Jiu Jitsu as an offer, I would probably do that. I think in terms of learning um, fighting poses and just learning how and just drawing fights in general, I think it'd be very valuable to know myself, like the inner workings of uh, what makes good good attacks and defense. Maybe like some grappling. And also, if I get threatened in the street, I can just beat them up. Just come up and be like, "Hey, uh, give me your wallet," and I'd just be like, "Okay, I'll give you. How about instead of my wallet, I'll give you my uh my two friends, Jack and Johnson here, and just clock him." Jake Jack Johnson. Jack is my foot. I punt. Jake is my right hand. Jack is my left foot, and John is my right hook. Jake Jack John. I'm not singing. Will Wood. I'm just mumming. Bum ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba. There we go. Okay. There we go. I wanted to add a little more butterflies, but at the same time, I'm just like, I think this is good enough. I just gotta make sure like I can convey the speed of it, of everything, of them like exploding out of it. I mean, like, dang, the fact that it was able to like hold that many is crazy. There we go. Whoops. Hmm. And also, this is like translucent. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Hang on. I got like 15 minutes left, so I'm gonna start like, cause I know, and you guys have seen it before. Hair takes me a while. Yeah, I do think his hair came out a lot bigger the more I drew him, cause his hair was a little bit tiny, a little bit more like tiny in the introduction panel I have him in. But so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Once this once this is done, I plan to show this to some people, to show this to my friends, and like get some critiques. Hmm, man, he's got like these two layers on his hair where it's just like you get you get like this sort of half here as I illustrated there, and then like the other layer there, and the other layer here. It's always good to like, cause hair doesn't really like um there's a flow to it, and it can be once you find out where the point is and like the shapes, drawing hair makes it easy. Am I making sense? I'm on. I'm kind of glad I'm not doing like a 4 hour one this time. Um, kind of running out of running out of my yap train is like run low. I need to do some gaming to like um I need to do some gaming to like refresh myself, you know? Because I said it before, drawing. I'll say it again because I'll emphasize it. Yapping and drawing at the same time is not easy. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, boop. And then a whoop. Wait, no, whoop. There we go. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. There we go. A little bit like this. Move it like that. Move it up here. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's her hair. That's what that is. I almost couldn't tell for a sec. Um, yeah, I can up the opacity now. Missed some parts. Just double checking my layers. Yeah, I use 2 layers. What of it? I'm just that good. I'm just that good of an artist. What can I say? almost done with my worst enemy here. And then I never have to draw you again. Unless the critiques says I have to. Which I highly doubt it. Because I'm just too good. Too good. Too good. Let's see. Oh. I'm gonna draw this ear. This is gonna be a long 10 minutes. Long 10. Long 10. Long 10. Alright. I mean, I can fill up 10 minutes. No problem. These, like, well, I guess I can say, like, an easy trick that I did to make all these, like, monarch butterflies was, I would reference, different images of the butterflies, draw a couple, then, like, copy and paste them all over. So it's just like a bunch of, if you look closely and, like, try to find, like, ones that are, like, clearly, like, the same one, you'll notice that they're all, a majority of them are just pretty much the same drawing, just, like, rotated or flipped. And it's, well, it's lazy, but it's a time saver. And look, we need those. Artists need them shortcuts. As long as it's not AI. There we go. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. I don't have to draw you ever again. You and your badass hair with your flop. I'm happy you got a hug from your girl. I'm glad you got a hug from your crush. But man, did I really get annoyed drawing your hair. There we go. Scratch the beard. I gotta shave. One of the things, shaving is one of those things that I just always tend to neglect the most. Because I tend to shave right after I get a shower. But it's just like, I don't know. Just like putting, like having to put the shaving cream on right after showering for some reason. It's just like, it's just like I thought I was done. Like whenever I get out of the shower, I just feel like I'm done. Like, all right, no more. I'm clean. Same thing though with like brushing my teeth. I still brush my teeth, but there was like a part of me who's like, I still gotta do more. Really? Really? I don't know. Morning prep is just like one of those things. Just one of those things that I'm just like, ugh. Could not be bothered, but I still will do it because it'll drive me insane later when I didn't do it. Like that's the thing. I can't stand like feeling my teeth when I know I didn't brush them. Like it gives me anxiety because I don't want to be I don't want to smell. It's one of my biggest fears. My three biggest fears is afraid someone will say I smell. Um what were the other ones? Oh my god. I was just thinking this today. I was just thinking like what my fears would be. I was thinking like that. Oh, um preparing a bad meal or someone saying like that my cooking wasn't good. That's a worse fear. Cause I mean, like, I'll take criticism, but if it's just like flat out bad, that means like, oh, I don't want to like serve like bad food to people. That's just like, it's. Ugh. I'm terrified of that. Um. Oh, letting people down. Yeah, that's the other one. That's right. God, I almost forgot. It's just like with cooking. There's nothing more disappointing than a bad meal. I would say, because I love eating, and I want to make sure I communicate that love through cooking. I don't know if that makes sense. I just want I just want to cook. And if I happen across a meal that I like, I want to learn how to cook it because I want that more. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm making the green goddess. I was just saying before that I was gonna try seafood next week, but then I remembered my sister sent me a recipe for how to make green goddess pasta, which is like pasta with like this kind of green sauce. I don't know what's in it. I haven't looked it over yet. Oh, I'm glad I reminded myself of that. Thank God. I love the green goddess. The first time I had it was so delicious. There we go. It's all just it feels good to cook for people as well. It's just like a draw. Like I've given like drawings to people before and that's been satisfying, but there's something about like a cooked meal that like it just appeals something that just appeals to the senses just like yeah. Ah, yeah. Also, also you're more sexy when you can cook. You're all you automatically become more sexy when you know how to cook. Just saying. Those are people. Those are people that know what they like. I'm still figuring out what I like. One thing I definitely like is spice. I love I love eating spicy food. I was trying to when I was making my potato uh potato fritters today. A couple days 2 days ago. Or wait, it's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. Yesterday. Um I tried cuz there's it's made with like shredded cheese and I decided to shred it with pepper jack because I like pepper jack. And I was hoping there would be a little bit of spice to it, but unfortunately there was it was there, but it wasn't strong enough. Unfortunately, I'll probably use like just pepper flakes next time. Maybe some red pepper flakes next time to like add some spice to it. But yeah, what time is it? All right, it's almost time. Am I okay? We're almost done with the kid. Just gotta draw in this jacket, and then we'll be good. Shoop shoop shoop. Final swoops, people. Swoop 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 whoop. Okay. Then whoop whoop. Shoop doop doo 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 doo. Shoop doo 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 doo. Chop 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 chop. There we go. Is that good? Let me. Okay, yeah, yeah. We can. Yeah. Let's get a little bit of the cocoon. All right, now. Well. Uh. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Let me get the little bit of the cocoon. We're gonna go. We may go overtime with this. Here we go. Here we go. Taking my time, but speeding at the same time. I can do it. You're watching it right now. Whoop, choo, 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 choo. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go overtime. I want to finish this chrysalis. The chrysalis. The cocoon. I don't know. Just finishing like a certain section will make me feel good. And then the next section will be the monarchs. The monarch butterfly, I mean. You wanna know? I I don't know why this made me think of this. I did I did do like a small radio show with a friend up in college. I don't know why it's making me bring this up. Uh, it's just like it was my first time just like speaking through a microphone, I guess. Um, that one was a little bit more easier though because I had someone to banter with. Uh, but yeah, bantering by yourself is not easy. All right, is that all? That's all you had to do. Hang on, I'm gonna add like a little more light, like little shadows here. Excuse me. All right. Mid overtime, but that's fine. Alrighty. That's our progress. I am going to finish this off stream now. And tomorrow I will come back. Thinking about I'll either be kicking straight off with Dark Souls or um probably play another game and then Dark Souls, but we'll see. I do plan on making the stream a little bit longer because now that I have this done, I'll just like do the rest of the day, just like doing other stuff. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.